everybody. I want to do this real quick live stream now. Normally I do these on Facebook, which I have a very captive audience on Facebook. But I'm trying to be more personable. Sorry if the AC's a little loud. Be a little personable on my YouTube page. So for that reason, I try to bring a little bit more of my real life over here to this sector. So just to be, a little more personable to everybody who patronizes what I do as I head to my place of employment. So just want to talk about a little bit. Now, I don't even know how these even go, but with anything, you keep doing them, you'll get more patronage to your page, so I ain't worried about it if this one doesn't go so well as far as viewership. Some of y'all late birds will catch it later. I'm establishing something new, so I understand it takes time, and that's no worry. But, as I make my trek to work, I just wanted to state the importance of you doing your prudence as an upstanding man, as an upstanding woman. Now, this channel is more generated towards men. I think y'all more than understand that at this point. And with that being said, I always understand why you're here. Understand what your purpose is. Understand what your goal is. And I love the fact that my channel has grown to where it's grown. It's taken a year and a half of me really YouTubing, like how the youngest say, YouTubing. Right? Because I had this page open since about 2013. And I didn't have a lot of subscribers, man, for like the better part of 6 years. I had 43 subscribers sitting on. It was just the strength of my friends and family just giving me a sympathy subscribe. So I'm sitting at 1 point. We have a lot. All right, let's back. Anywho, Christian, I hope you appreciate it, man. As we keep, what is this 18-wheeler doing? I'm sorry, I'm frustrated as I'm trying to drive to work. All right, we're going to have to just zoom past this. I grinded this channel up out of nowhere, of having it, but not really knowing even how to YouTube proper. All right, YouTube being janky, but man, y'all bear with me through the little stoppages. Just know I'm gonna be here for the next 10 minutes plus. So appreciate y'all. But with this journey, being on YouTube, man, you go through a lot of stages when you do streams when nobody's listening. Even with this one, I know I have a very successful page right now, but there's only 2 of y'all listening, but it's okay. With anything that you cultivate, you got to start from the bottom, and you create a standard, and people generally meet you at your standard. And that's why I want this page to be a culmination of my Monday morning drives, where I'll start doing. I'll call them Get Shit Done Mondays, and just talk about, my week leading up until now, me heading back to pound the pavement, as it were. And I want to say too, man, me and the Pope, we got a podcast coming up, and I think y'all gonna like it. The Pope got a lot of energy. So all y'all who follow the Ball family, man, I think we're going to have some great stuff to contribute in that capacity. As y'all know, my LeVar interview, it went halfway good. The visual was there, but not so much the audio. So I did reach out to his team, and we'll see if he grants me another opportunity to speak with them soon. So stay tuned for that, if that pops off. I'm sure I will, but, I mean, you never know, man. I can't speak for LeVar. LeVar is his own man, and we all know and understand that. But you, on your personal purpose, man, figure out what you about. Figure out what you want out of life. Figure out what you want your legacy to be. Figure out, because people hit me all the time. Yeah, I'm trying to get my YouTube channel going. What's your advice? My friends in regular life who think my YouTubing is retarded, they think it's just some hobby. But I'm just telling you, you impact a lot of lives on YouTube, and I'm very much invested in helping people through whatever they're going through, whether it's just my perspective on something. You never know what somebody, well, let me put it this way, guys. When I got my quote-unquote life together, I listen to a YouTuber now. He's on Patreon now, which I do pay for his services. His name is Chronicles of Judah 144. And I'm 37 now. When I was 33, I started listening to his channel, Hardbody. Now, he's, a follower of Christ and all that. I'm not religious at all. I'm more spiritual, but I understand. I mean, I've been a Christian most of my life, so I understand the discipline, the teachings. And after following his page, I started, shout out to Logan, man. What's up, G? Appreciate you. Oh, my guy, DJ with the super chat. My man. DJ, that's what's up. You're my very first super chat, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Real talk. You say I'm in the hospital right now. I don't have much service. Damn, bro. I hope everything is all right with you, man. I hope everything is I'm a guy, man. I like to help people out, man. If you got something going, man, let me know. I got the power of influence. So I hope everything's all right. Let me put it that way. Inbox me on Instagram or Twitter if you got something dire that needs to be put out, man. I have no problem doing that for you, brother. But the point I'm saying is when I started listening to Chronicles of Judah 144, man, it made me change my perspective a lot on my insights of how I was moving as a man, of what I was doing as a person, and not just, having fun and quote unquote making money, but are my movements, do my movements have purpose? And once I started getting a hard critique about, or taking an inventory, as it were, of my life, I knew I had to start making other moves. And sometimes different muses can be there for you. Now, if my page is there for you, cool. If not, that's cool as well. Your favorite YouTuber, content creator, man. We all sharing our life experiences through the vessel of sports in this sector, but, another sector I patronize is the Black Manosphere. Shout out to my boy, Lil Big Nate. Shout out to guys like Bernard Raleigh, Kevin Samuels, guys who are the big dogs, Coach Greg Adams. Now Coach Greg Adams doesn't consider himself a part of the Black Manosphere, but he's a part of the Manosphere, whether he likes it or not. And so on and so forth. I don't want to just go crazy naming content creators, but you got to understand, man, that this time that you spend doing for YouTube, man, it has purpose. It serves a stronger meaning to move forward. And what you learn when you delve into these sectors, that you deal with a lot of people. All right, G, my boy back. Appreciate you. So just always understand, man, your steps are guided. Your steps have movement. They have purpose. And so while you're doing that, be intentional. So if you've been sitting on this $1 million idea forever, do it. And I wish my boy DZ King was on here, because DZ was talking about making more videos, and me and Flight was saying we're going to hold you to it. So, bro, you put them videos out. Because you never know, man. Like, literally when I started my page and taking it serious after Kobe's death, I was inside of my store working, on downtime. And that's what I was doing, man. I just was making videos with no production value. Man, shout out to my boy Christian G for the $10 bomb, man. I appreciate that, man. Y'all about to make me shed a thug here, man. I know this is me, speaking extemporaneously, but y'all showing love, man. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, because y'all don't have to do the super chat. Y'all hooking your boy up on his first go round. That's what's up. But so back to my point, when I was making my videos, man, like I was doing podcasting on a thing called Anchor. There's an app called Anchor, and it's hard to get traction, because I made a post about, okay, I'm gonna start doing my blog. My very first one, a lot of people listen, like my friends and family I'm talking. My second one, nobody listened to it. And that's reality, man. Reality is most people will support you on the front end, but after the sympathy support is what I call it, you got to produce a product that somebody wants. So offer you inspiring YouTubers who hit me up again. My channel isn't super big. My channel's doing its thing. But you put yourself out there and be consistent in anything you do. And so with YouTube, I apply the same thing I do with my vocation of what I do normally, which is me being a salesman. To be transparent, I make over 6 figures a year doing this. But when I go on YouTube, it was something that I had to pull this channel up out the mud. And shout out to DJ once again, man. DJ took me in. He didn't have to. Now, DJ didn't have a shit ton of subscribers, but he had the relationships. And he took me in, and I hopped in his comments like, yo, bro, let's do a show. I'm from Houston, too. He didn't have to, but he did. You got to be the same way, guys, if that's what you want to do. If this is what you want to do, you got to go and talk. You got to open your mouth. You got to put yourself in position to succeed. Because why? Success is not going to just meet you on your terms. You got to go grab success. Let me say that again. Opportunity is not going to meet you on your terms. You got to go grab success. You have to. Even with me being good at my job, and I like the fact that, I'm not going to lie, I kind of sleepwalk into making six figures doing what I'm doing. And it's not to brag, it's just because I left teaching. I used to be a teacher before this, guys. I left teaching to be in sales because my frat brother, shout out to the good brothers, A5A, he put me down. He's like, yo, man, you can come. I work for a mattress firm. You can make this X amount of money working for this company. And the stigma is obviously first like, I make what, selling mattresses? What? Like, you kidding me? Because I used to always see him post about mattress firm. I'm just like, dude, what the hell is what are you doing? You're a college graduate, and that's the job you took out of college to work for a mattress firm. Meanwhile, I got a master's degree, and I went to go teach, right? Making half what I make at mattress firm. But when I learned the craft, I learned what it took to be a successful salesman. I learned that to be consistent, to be professional, to always be in a sense where you are the liaison between somebody's personal need, my personal needs, and a product in between. I learned that that's what you have to do. And it took me about, I would say, to be frank with you guys, 4 years to be a six-figure earner doing this. But the first 3 years, making about, first year I think I made 55. And then I made like 65 and before I started making six figures. And so it was a grind to understand what to make at this level, to be consistent six-figure earner. I had to learn the craft all the way. You understand me? In you and your endeavors, and so nothing I'm telling you is nothing I wouldn't say to myself. I had to tell myself with YouTube, okay, if you're going to take YouTube serious, you're going to have to be serious about it. You're going to have to put stuff out consistently. So all these days that I do these shows, these are generally my off days, or sometimes I go to my car and make videos. And my coworkers at first used to kind of laugh at me. But yeah, man, like I've learned, you gotta step out and do stuff when it's not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And Nate, I just seen your comment on here. It's not okay. I see you, little big Nate. Yeah, man. So I just talked about the Black Manosphere, brother, and I gave you a shout out a little earlier. You can run the video back, but people like yourself, man, are just the embodiment of putting in the work. When I became privy to your channels before you were monetized, before you was over 1,000 subs, and I saw you going off on that boy Paco, man, on Bernard Riley's channel, I was like, man, I don't know who Lil Big Nate is, but I like what he doing. And then as I kept following your channel, I saw the consistency. And when I saw the consistency, it's something that I wanted to be associated with. So that's why I patronize your page like I do, brother. So you're doing good work, man. So just keep up what you're doing, man, from that state. But I just pulled up at the job. But yeah, man, follow your purpose, man. Do what, and that's what got me the invite to deal with LeVar Ball. It's just because his people saw my page. And it's not a huge page. And I got opportunity, man. So put that work in, man. Don't cheat the work. Even if you think it's some bullshit you putting out, keep putting it out. Because what happens? Somebody's going to relate to you, man. Somebody's going to relate to your journey. And then what happens is you become a cool kid in the YouTube game. And when you become a cool kid, people vouch for your struggle. They vouch for your journey. And then once you get to that point, it's good to go. It's good to go, man. So y'all pursue purpose. Y'all do what's within your calling. Yeah, salute back to you, little Big Nate. another day out here in Southern California, man. I can't complain too much. I got to go pound the pavement a little bit, pay the bills. But until next time, man, y'all be cool. Much love and respect. If y'all have not subbed to the channel, please do that. If you have not liked the stream, please like that. All that stuff happens. Don't cost you $1. Appreciate the super chats. $15 on my first super chat eligible live. Y'all showing it, man. Y'all, I tell you, y'all about to have some thug tears rolling down my eyes. So I appreciate y'all. Love and respect. Nate, you know what, Nate? I gotta have you on the show, man. I know basketball ain't your thing, but I have a thing called Sunday Gumbo. If we're gonna talk about manly shit, Nate, I gotta have you on here. So, man, if you can, hit me on Instagram or Twitter with your email address, and then I'll email you, and man, we can have some discourse. Because I think, man, the way you speak and your perspective, it has a place in this world. Even in people who follow sports primarily, they still can listen to your perspective, man. So hit me up, bro, and hopefully we can make something work with that. But look out for me and the Pope. We got something coming in the works as far as the sports podcast thing. And so till next time, man, that's all I got for y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.